Hello everybody, welcome to the sound test stream. Today we are taking a look at Euclidean sequencer and how we can use Euclidean sequencer to make minimalistic style music. So if you're not familiar with that style of music, people like Steve Reich, Philip Glass, Terry Riley, they make minimalistic style music. It basically takes segments of music like maybe 4 bars, 3 bars, 5 bars, and it has many different variations of that. And then you can just play them all over the top of each other and drop bits in and out. And it's vast. You can do all sorts of stuff with it, right? So in this example, we're just going to use one instance of Euclidean, but as this video goes on, you'll see how you could expand this by using more instances, more instruments, etc. Right? So I have 4 Moog modules here, and Euclidean sequencer is sending out to module Pro 1, and B is 2, C is 3, D is 4. It's very easy to set up. You just send which of the Euclidean sequences you want to, what instrument you want it to control, sort of things. Dead basic stuff. So at the moment, all of these modules are playing exactly the same sound, default sound, piano, and they're all going to play at the same time. They're all playing the same notes, C4, you can see here. All the events are the same, 4 events, and they're all playing 16 steps. This won't make any difference. It's just going to play like this. That's it. We're going to start off by looking at one of the modes in Euclidean here. So if we tap on this, you'll see we have PolyRhythm, polymeter, polytempo. You can try them all. This is, like I said, this is Euclidean. This is PolyRhythm. This is polymeter. And this is polytempo. So we're going to start with polytempo. What's really cool about this is that people like Steve Reich, what they do is they'll play the same kind of loop over and over again, but maybe 3 or 4 times, and it'll slightly drift in and out of sync, over a long period of time. But you can achieve this really easily with this, the polytempo mode. So if I do this, let's look at the timing here, and you have a timing slider, and you can make very slight adjustments, right? So, and eventually what will happen is this will catch up and be in sync. So what's cool is we can do this with the others as well. And the 4th one. And this is going to be, let's see. So you get the idea there. We can also adjust the overall speed here to the tempo. And they will all eventually just sync up again and then drift out. So leave it at half. We can also adjust the note type. So for instance, on this red one, we'll turn it to an 8th. Maybe this one up to quarter. This is more or less the same anyway, so 1/8 triplet. We can adjust the velocities for each note. So put that down to a quarter again. So very cool if you like this type of music, you know. When it starts to sound really cool when you start to adjust the note pictures. So they're all playing C, but now let's go. Maybe adjust the timings, and then take these all back. Pretty cool. Let's do this. And then you have gates. So you can imagine what happens when you start to expand on this and add other Euclidean sequences in. Now you can, as well, of course, just go and change the actual sound. So that was the third one. Now we can also do ping-ponging, so you see this first one now is now going backwards and forwards. When it reaches the end, it'll go back. Very, very cool. We could change the type, so let's go to Euclidean. So basically now back just to playing those 4 notes again. Let's change the step length. And the number of events. Maybe change the sound in another one. Maybe some electric piano. Use the rotation in Euclidean mode. Could, of course, expand this, and what we're going to do is, let's see what we're on, what will fit in with this. A minor will fit in, C major. Let's just hit randomize, and I'm going to choose number 2, so switch off randomize pattern ABC, switch off scale. I'm going to randomize notes and velocity for that road sound. Pick a scale. Maybe go into PolyRhythm mode. Let's pick this one, A, and randomize the events for this. So just pick this. I'm going to leave scale off and just randomize notes and velocity. And this time I'm going to use steps and walk. Start to sound really good. Awesome. And we can change again. So there you go. It's just great. And the idea, of course, with Minimalist is you just listen to it, and you can take bits and pieces out, of course. just jump backwards and forwards to different types of the algorithm. So guys, there you go. Euclidean MIDI sequencer, just with 4 modules that started off playing exactly the same sound, and we just make a few adjustments and you're into the world of minimalism, creating minimalistic music. I do this nearly all the time, to be honest. I set up a bunch of loops, and I suppose loosely that could be minimalist. Check out the artists I mentioned: Steve Reich, Philip Glass, Terry Riley. Check out their stuff, because that's kind of where it's at, and it's really, really easy to get into. It's not so easy to do it really well, but it takes a bit of practice, and then you'll get there. But it's really, really good style of music as well to get into. Anyway, awesome stuff, guys. I'll see you later. Ta-ra.